potatoes, salt, water, milk, cream, green onions chopped, red cabbage, could be green, could be red, 1 yellow onion chopped, and the rest of the 6 green onions chopped. About 2 cups of your favorite cheese. Mine is sharp cheddar. My favorite shredder. You can even use this in the dark, no electricity. I love this machine. It's my favorite kitchen appliance. I peeled and cut up about 4 or 5 potatoes, 1 to 2 pounds. This is a 5-pound bag, so I probably did less than half of the bag. I did not put the entire head of cabbage in there. I know it shrinks, but it's an 8 by 8 pan, so there you go. There's butter underneath that. Isn't that pretty? So I put the green and the yellow onion chopped up in with the cabbage. I'm not especially wanting to toast any of this, as to just cook it and let the vegetables sort of soften, stay a little tiny bit crunchy, and now I want the flavors to get together. I don't have any fresh garlic, so here we go. The garlic is completely optional. If you don't like garlic, don't put any garlic in there. But the dish mainstay is onions, cabbage, and potatoes. If you're dairy free, I guess you'll have to make something else for dinner, because this has milk and cream in it, and butter. The potatoes are pretty much done. The reason why I put the onions in there with the potato milk is because I think it'll give it more flavor. But that's also how I was taught to do the recipe. These are fairly soft. It's really your decision whether you want to cook them very soft or crunchy. I overheated the milk for the potatoes, but there you see it right before it all goes together to make mashed potatoes first. Here are the drained potatoes, and I'm going to use a beater. Here's my beater. I used to have one of those fancy KitchenAid stand mixers, and they do work better than this. But a young girl in Tucson wanted to start her own baking business, so I gave her mine. I do that a lot, and I shouldn't really do that, because then I miss the nice things that I give away, but it does help people. Here's how the cabbage looks right now. So I'm going to call this Scottish lasagna, because we're going to put it in that dish in layers. Okay, I put a little S&P, salt and pepper, on the potatoes. About 1/3 of a cube of butter. And now I will add the milk with the green onions in it. Before I start mixing, because mixing is kind of take 2 hands, it's hard to film and mix at the same time. It's getting kind of wild in here. It went all over the place. It's a little soupy, and the bowl is a little short, so I'll be right back. I am in transition right now, and I don't have my potato masher. I'm going to keep the fan on, kind of get all the noise going at once. It's working better now. It actually likes it being up higher. We don't care that the potatoes are a little too moist. We're not having mashed potatoes by itself. We're having cheese, cabbage, onions, and potatoes. together, just like lasagna. Those are some mighty fine mashed potatoes. A little on the thin side if they were long, but that's going to help the whole dish. So now I'm going to put a little of that and then a little of that on top. I'm going to do that twice. Cheese will end up on the very top, no matter what. First layer of cabbage. I guess I didn't say why I'm making this. This is practice for Christmas. I'm spending my first Christmas without my husband. Last year I also spent it without my husband, but I did nothing at all for Christmas. This year I'm going to make a 3-course meal on Christmas Day, and one will be for his Scottish heritage. Another dish will be from my Danish heritage, and the third will be from my Irish heritage, which is also my husband's shared heritage. These layers are not tamped down. They are light and fluffy layers. So now we'll put the light and fluffy potatoes back on the next layer. There you go. A layer of potatoes. A layer of cabbage and onions. The reason why I bought red cabbage, look at those layers. Come on, focus. The reason I bought red cabbage is it has, the red flavor is called anthocyanins, and it's an antioxidant. And green cabbage, if it has it, it's not nearly as much. And it also has more vitamin A, C, and iron. One more thing about the purple cabbage is it has a sweeter flavor. Into the oven it goes at 350 centigrade. No, excuse me, 350 Fahrenheit. We're in the United States. We're cooking a Scottish meal. Or actually, no, just a Scottish dish. This Scottish dish is called Rumbledy Thumps. No, I don't know who invented that name, but it is a classic Scottish dish and it's comfort food. I usually can't make more than one dish at a time, and I'm practicing this today. I am not going to freeze it for Christmas. I may use green cabbage on Christmas. I don't know. I'm going to let it cook for about 25 minutes at 350. And I will let you know how this American great-grandma made out for cooking some Scottish food for Christmas. 350 is too hot for my oven. Yours might be set a little differently. This is after 25 minutes. I don't know, sometimes I like things overdone. I might cook it longer, but I doubt it. So there you have it, Rumbledy Thump. Please like this video and share it with your friends.